Bingo Sparky here, and we're moving on in dark and light. We have our little safe zone here, built it a little high so we can see and not have to crouch around and have our bed. Weight's a little high right now, so let's just double check what that's from. Looks like a lot of these extra items, so it might be kind of time get our bar there to make another chest. Yeah, because none of I don't have an awful lot of anything. Yeah, there's no large counts in here really that's contributing to heavy weight. It's just all these little random items. You know, our sword, now that we're moving up, our stuff is kind of weighing a little bit more. So we may actually want to throw a little bit into weight, just so we don't have to constantly crack runes. It's not a tribute or stat I really want to add a lot to, but you know, we are carrying a lot of weight and moving around now. Well, let's always get some more food here. Can switch that out, switch those around. What I saw here's our raw. Probably not going to do too much. Oh, get the special sausages. Can only do one. It's our first time getting that, so we might as well. And yeah, we took the meat back. Oh, that's that extra stone sword we had from before. I'm gonna just drop that. I don't need that at all. Pull that over here. Hold that for a moment. Let's try to see. Does it say like how much will be restored or anything? It just says it will spoil in about 2 hours. Okay, well, maybe it lasts a little longer or so. One of those is going to spoil in like 2 minutes. But just keep our eye on everything. Yeah, this will be our last. I thought that'd be our last steak, so I guess there's one more in there. I will keep the fire going so we get more ash. It's not that much wood to waste. We do have the chance. We have to level up the skill first for staff, but then we could get a higher level staff. It would take quite some time, but I think all we'd have to do is just craft those, and if we have some spare copper, that wouldn't take too long. Ah, but it is the workbench that I want to take care of. What? Come on, don't do that to me. Why are you doing that to me? I don't want to enter a pin, I just want to open the chest. Usually it's just an angling thing that's going on. Oh, I think maybe the door has something to do with that. Yeah, probably. The door's probably blocking it from opening. There we go. Oh, okay, good. Don't not that all on me. That on me. Alright, that should help a little bit. Okay, in my offhand. 100% sure how to release it though, but I'll probably, if I'm just have it on like that, which would mean I don't. So let's switch to, oh, it's still in the offhand there. I'm gonna unequip that just so I don't accidentally shoot it off. Okay, so those spoil in 20 minutes, whereas this spoils in 2 hours. So that's a lot nicer, holds a lot longer. The only other thing, oh yeah, all those ashes, or maybe even flowers. I didn't see those before. So I don't really like the doors. They get in my way because I didn't space everything just too nice. Flowers are only three units, so it's not bad. Definitely don't have any spot for all of this. So, okay. Sword looks nice. A lot better than what's shown in the picture below. It's not curved at all. Let's do the hooked arrows, actually. Come on, close. Where did I put these there? Oh, I don't. The ash is still there. So what am I missing? All the twine. That's easy to grab. Should be right in here. And then we switch back to craft mode. We don't need that many. I think we need 19. Like one short, I think. We'll see where that gets us. Oh, I was going to say it's not leveling anything, but yeah, taming is getting leveled. Awesome. And the next level, taming. Yeah, perfect. One short. Okay. The range is what we need to get up to that crossbow, though. So don't like that I lost so many of those arrows. Alright, well, time to kind of get out and about. I just want the door shut, I guess. No, that's the millstone. I want right next to it, workbench. So, copper and hide. I know I was looking at this before. See, if the door was open that way, it would be fine. My hide is 17. So, I know right there I'm not going to have enough. What's going on over here? 15, but I have enough, I think, stored for those last few. Oh, that is a ton of iron. So I don't think, yeah. So what I do have is I have a blueprint for an iron pickaxe, but to go back and grab it would almost be useless just because I go a little bit further and I go back to the Elven City and make it on the iron, on the anvil. Which, I mean, I would recommend go do that. Get your stuff better. Am I going to do it? No. She'll probably come back to bite me. But still, yeah, that's going to take just harvesting uncommon wood and sulfur. This was hard leather, but I'm going to also need the hide and fur, I think, to make the tan. Not quite sure. Still just need to unlock the oil there. Cedar stone spear is more timber, which wouldn't necessarily be bad or hard. I mean, timber's uncommon wood and sulfur, so there's still a lot to go for that. Fog Lord and magic essence. I still think I'll double check if the magic essence is locked or not. Taming knowledge 3, that's going to come around soon anyways, and that's a knowledge rank, so I don't actually need to hit the task begin because I can't go back and get that. So that one should just automatically come in. I'll try to put the task on when it comes time. Workbench needed for that. So really, just jumping around here. Really, I think I want that workbench. So it's actually just hide. I have all the stuff there, and then wood and stone. All right. Well. Don't really want to fill up on weight just yet, because who knows where I'll go and what I'll grab. Oh, that'll be hide. Take that nice and quick. It'll actually give me enough, though. Part of me wants to be in my satyr form just for the extra defense and attack, but I'm getting better in the human form, and I would come on. Yeah, and that's why I want satyr, just so I can have a better view of things. Get go. Able to jump a little higher and see. I don't know where that's actually going to take me over there. And I have been kind of curious about this giant tree. Oh, I hear something. Yeah, we'll find it when the time comes. Take this guy out of our way. Again, why not? Easy kill. Give a decent amount of experience, even still at this level. And 3 hide, I'll inch my way closer and closer each time. Alright, well, interesting fact is now I'm wondering if I actually put this on the right side of the river. It almost looks like it might have been more beneficial over there. So, I'm going to drink up while I can. Definitely could use some of that. I'm going to switch that task to the Bog Lord or so. I like having the Bog Lord task on, or I guess you could say the Overseer, but the reason I prefer the Bog Lord is because if one of these
The satyrs have lived in the forest for generations, with excellent leaping ability and great mobility. They are strong hunters. Prove your worth, and Pan may bestow upon you the secrets of their ways.
The difference, though, is that Overseers, at least most of the ones that I've seen, even though they look a little chaotic, all the tentacles and everything, they don't tend to do that much damage to me, I feel. And I can get away, usually. Oh, don't swim, we made that mistake before. I can usually get away. Not that I ever get away, but I can usually switch or change or do whatever I want. Oh, I need to go into this weapon instead, and then easily kill them. So I don't ever have an issue with training. That's what it is saying. And they can sit there and attack and attack and attack. As long as it's stupid, should be able to have no issue to defeat it. Okay, that's what I don't like, though, is now I see the earth element, so it's definitely kind of like into the hot form here. So I guess these are nice that we've seen them so abundantly. We've got, I think, 3 of the earth element cores, which I definitely feel comfortable having 3. But we would like to start seeing a few of the other ones if they're not too scary. I know I've seen the ice elements before, and I'm pretty sure the wind elements, but I'm not sure if I've ever seen them at low levels, and anywhere that I could like guarantee how to get to. So the uncommon stone is nice. We use that in the last, I think, is where it comes. Oh, and there's a rare stone. Oh, we'll take what few goodies we get off of him. I'm not sure if that's even the best way to harvest, but I don't feel like switching back and forth. Doubt I'll get this guy in time. Sometimes you turn your camera angle in just right, you can get the second or third hit to take him down. Actually, wait a minute. We are on a mission.
My determination is unwavering.
Wasting everything that we do. The cooldown is not bad compared to like other things or other magic casting. We can go right back into it. It does take me a moment to cast and everything and to turn back, but it's really not bad. Like if you just need to harvest some good materials, which is very nice. Now doing it on just the one, not so great. I was kind of hoping I could get both, but it was too late. Heck, got some goblin. We definitely want that down out of our way. Come on. Get those goodies. Keep our ear out and kind of eye out. You can see somewhat through the screen. Yep, then there's going to be another one. and this is a problem because there's even another one, and I don't know what. I'm not hit. Okay, good. Gotta hit this. Just don't want to go unconscious. Okay. Not gonna really deal with harvesting too much on those guys. They're small, they're not much. We got the resources we wanted, those goblin engineering, goblin gears. Oh yeah, health is fine. Or you can almost turn with it. Just keep your view on it. There's another one now. Two I definitely try to switch out a corn for. Another one. Now what else is coming? Oh, darn it, it just ate one of my griffins. Now we're going to kill the other one. Oh, alright. Are we safe?
My determination is unwavering.
I thought I did. Maybe I don't. Alright. There we go. Get some of those goodies. I always do that too fast. If you do it too fast, it still thinks you're in the menu system. And you go over. I don't think hyenas carry anything on them. Yeah, and then it actually jumps you over a screen rather than does what you need. Come on, there we go. I should be able to target it. This is going to actually give me an okay amount. 20 is more than enough for what I need for the workbench. I'm already out here though, and I really like how things are going. So I'm just going to roll with it. Because weight is always a factor. And yeah, I mean, like food, water. I mean, stamina is probably the best out of all of that. What's the other one that's down there? Focus. Yeah, focus is very, very helpful too. But just like weight, you can take potions to fix that. So it's up to you on how you really want to be a potion glutton and what you want to do to survive and how to survive. Angling for view. And then they always have those goodies, so I'll take them. I don't feel like changing out of form, so we'll just get the bone and stuff. And air magic is almost there. Alright, I know you're not coming at me anyways. Just take you out of the game. Done. Oops, getting too fast. So, again, I'm filling up and more and more. It's just that's the weight issue. So it does make it harder to go on long journeys without having to, manage your weight, which is what I've come into a lot here. But I tried to negate it. Really was hoping that the runes would take care of it, and they have for a majority of it. I mean, now I don't know why I'm really worrying. I still have plenty, and I haven't even cracked a rune yet. Double check what kind of cores we need over here for this. I definitely want to get this activated at some point. Water, air, and light, of course. So it's only one of each, which is not any that I have. I know we should be able to see our fort. We don't. Which is interesting. Is it over? It's probably over on that side. Yeah. I think I do see it. No, I don't actually see it. I want to make sure it's gotta be right. Okay, there it is. Now it's coming into view. That just has to do with my graphics and how far away the vision is. But yep, I just want to make sure that it's, I mean, there's no reason not to. I can see this from the other side. So it's good to look back, get a couple different angles. And this is just in life in general when you're out scouting. So it'll help you read the terrain better and see the differences from the different points of view. And you'll end up being able to navigate yourself and feel more comfortable about your positioning. So that's where I am. Probably should stop jumping so much just to make sure I don't used all of my stamina. It's like goblins over there. So I'll take care of them. They're always a nice little tasty treat. It's like 3 of them. Should be spaced far enough apart. Hopefully not too much of this will be an issue. Great. Ooh, no gear. That stinks. Oh well. You think of it as randomized drops and stuff. 1 out of, how few is okay. I don't want the stick. Who knows if there's a use for it. Probably down the road in more goblins. So it's probably is something I should be saving, but I just don't want to deal with the weight of it. And there's no immediate use for it. Oh, my armor is damaged. Probably can't fix that because I don't have twine. Oh, I don't think I put the twine back, did I? I don't know. Maybe I got that from somewhere else. Who knows? I will definitely craft my armor and throw that back on. Because why not? I'm ultimately, I guess, going towards this giant tree. I would assume this is some type of mother tree. And I believe that there's some interaction with it. But who knows? As I'm coming over here, maybe there's just a lot of large trees. But this looks like by far the biggest tree I've ever seen. It's got to be something special with it. Yeah, I do see a handful of nice big trees down here. So, I know I'm coming down, I think, into a valley, which is why these trees did seem so impressive as well. I figured they were much lower. I'm gonna attack. So, I guess the real question is try to find out how to get down there in a safe manner. Well, that's the lake that I kind of resided on. And this is not the way I would choose to go down because you're not going to get back out of it. And yeah, that's a much wider span than I thought. So I'm not jumping across that. We don't really have the fly ability yet, so we can't do that, which does stink. When we can make the owl shape-shifting rune, but we don't have the special feather. No, that's a griffin feather. I think like a snow owl feather. And I think we need to just not come across it. So, let's just continue to scout. I wouldn't even necessarily mind going back. We received what we needed, and that was the hide. But I've been very curious about this, seeing it in the background for quite some time. And I want to know what interactions I can have with it all together. And you don't just, and it almost, I think I do. That's what I was hoping for. So there is some, I can see that there's like a network of landings. So I don't know if it's a village, people live there. But now that I can see like wooden planks, that definitely tells me we can do some kind of interaction. There's another soul node. I'm surprised so close together to the other one. Water, air, light as well. That's a bummer, but we did find, I mean, this isn't even just a road. This is like a main road. Well, I guess it's just the road we're going to get. It's very well marked, we should say. I mean, I wouldn't say it's paved because we can see the patches of where there's more and less stones versus maybe just some dirt or so. Okay. And then, seriously? Well, so much for being well marked. I mean, you're just gonna end it like done? Oh, I'm where I need to be, I guess. I just looked up and paid attention. Alright, so this probably is not the tree to get up on. Let's see what we have. I am absolutely extremely curious now of my surroundings. And ooh, what's this? It's like just a root you can go under. Oh, but now I'm inside. Interesting. Looks like probably at least 2 different ways to get out. Huh. But we're still not finding a way up. Which is interesting. I don't want to go. Okay, here we go. Here's more, it looks like. Keep your eye on what's in the woods. We don't want to have something just run up on us we're not prepared for. Looks like 2 things are actually fighting. That was cool, but what was it? Ah, okay, it was a snake. We didn't get the chance to get that, but we did get this. I would have liked to have killed both. A little dangerous what I'm about to do, but I'm really curious about this. The spider won't give us much. I'm not expecting the snake to either. Yeah, you're not going to give us anything, so we don't use the dagger on him, which I normally don't on spiders. Usually they just give me meat. Yeah, he did nothing either. Uh-oh, that was close enough for me. Usually spiders I will hit with, or anything that's kind of long range, seems to be more meat, at least from the few creatures I've seen. So I usually hit them with the axe or the sword and just aim for the meat off of them rather than hoping to get much else. That's not to say that they don't. And I am up too to find. There's gotta be a point somewhere in these, but also keep an eye on the ground because there are spiders roaming around everywhere. And I'm okay with that. Most of them seem pretty low level. And I've already killed one. This one doesn't even seem to want to attack me. This is interesting. Maybe I can find some more space. Where this, yeah, there's a meat. Something else to fit in. Oh, good. Keep that actually with the damage. Skeletons are strangely, can definitely be, strangely, uncommon stone axe definitely move better than, way better than the stone axe we can craft. I'm not going to take it because we're not going to end up using it, but, man, like we found that in the beginning for anything, that would be awesome. I don't know how. Well, you can use your firebolt staff, I guess, to kill these things pretty easily if you keep your distance and they're low level. I don't think you can get a blueprint though for that. I think you just have to find those, which is nice, like the weapons and armors that are dropped by monsters are usually, if not always, better than what you can craft. This looks like we're coming into another middle of a tree. Still haven't exactly found our point of ingress here. I want to be able to get inside, and I don't know if it's just like climbing up this root right here or not. I'm not really seeing, and yeah, even that doesn't look like it would do it. It still looks like those planks are way lower. And now the thing is, I'm probably so lost in this forest here, that be problematic to get out. As I say that though, look at this, I'm out in a sense. But yeah, come to an edge so we can get some kind of bearing on things and maybe a view of how to get up in there. Like these mushrooms. See, like, I'm just not seeing anything. Ooh, that comes close to the ground. I'm not seeing anything like that would take you up, so I'm not sure. Maybe we do have to be a flyer just to get up in these. But still, I mean, I would like it if there was, you know, one hard to find, we'll call it land route. But, you know, one way to get up there by foot. And I would really like to find that. We've just been plowing through here now. And just have no real clue where we're going. None of these are. Oh, stay on this, stay on this. I might have a chance at something now. Probably the highest that we've climbed up so far. Alright. We keep going on to anything that may get us somewhere. Or have I just gotten lucky? And I think that's it. Just gotten lucky. Let's see what I need right now. Where can we find it? Where to go and what to do. Oh, I'll go get some more water. That's always needed. Runs right into this stream. She's got to be very happy. What? Won't cause no problem in my life. Go ahead and get some food in us. Oh, I'm inching closer and closer to having a full inventory. Or full weight. Just, yeah, it looks like we're out of the forest now. It was actually a little bit smaller than I thought. I thought I'd be lost in there for a lot longer. Keep an eye on my house. I'm not doing too much. Snake, I got it. Cool. Well, that thing even tried to run away. Well, I got the card for that, which I'm happy. Not happy about how much damage I took. Oof. I don't really want to be moving around too much right now. Just keeping an eye on everything. I guess staying in the open so I can see if anything comes near me and I'm not ambushed by another snake. Spiders I don't seem to mind. That snake actually, I think, did more damage to me than most. But it's hard to say. I've been running around for quite some time now in here, and I wasn't healing. I was just like, oh, I can eat all of this. Well, this is what happens when you think like that. And you're down to about a quarter health, and you can't heal it back up fast enough. Luckily, nothing else is really coming after me. So, all right, that cooldown is done. Crack it again. That'll inch me up. Still not gonna do a whole lot to get me where I want, but even a little bit will do the trick. That's probably about it though, and then I'm gonna have to wait for the cooldown, so I'm definitely under half. Oh, Check some other things here and keep our eye. We just don't have to worry about a lot. Might help a little bit with health. I do have a ton of extra health too because of the form I'm in, which is super nice. Alright, I think really about it. Just you wait for this cooldown to finish, and I'll crack it one more time. It's really hard to see when you have multiples because then they kind of stack over each other. Alright, this is roughly the way I wanted to go. Seeing what I could get into. Those guys I don't think are going to be too aggressive as long as Kibo's right. I'm going to keep some distance. This one just wants me. There's no question about that. Keep that guy circles around me. Maybe a little higher, but if we just focus on keeping it in its own sight, majority of our hits come in. And then we've got it. Take our specials and then take our normals. Fur does help. Alright, let's see. Make our way around this river bend and see if we get any better view on things. I don't see at all how we're getting in there by foot. And I mean, this is, I don't know, the best jumper, but a really darn good jumper. And he's doing his best to get us up there. And it's like mountain climbing, which I really don't like to do. But it's like the only option that we have. But at least get closer. And then see, we still look like we're just massively under it. Almost like it hasn't even done much. Let's stay on this side of things and venture at least the perimeter of this, get a better idea. Oh, that was nice and easy. Saw 22 at first and I was like, oh no, we still don't have great health. The last thing I want is, you know, level 22, really anything trying to be hitting me. Just because I know I'll have an okay amount of attack. I mean, it's, you know, level with me. Probably has chosen to put more. Okay, what is that? Not 100% sure if that's on top of that or the mountain or so behind it. I'm starting to think it might be behind it. But, you know, not really seeing what I want. I was really hoping that it would be like right here if I did. And I would have called that a swamp and we still didn't see a bog lord, so I'm very annoyed by that. Oh, that thing's already dead? And something else probably killed it. So like what? There's another one. Yeah, there's gotta be a boa. Tough. Where's the higher level one? Is this guy carrying anything around? No, doesn't seem like it. What was this? 4. Huh. Alright, well I crossed. Whoa, wait. I'm already losing myself. I think I was supposed to go back here a little bit so I could start heading up this mountainside. Make sure I get on the right side of it. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, here we go. Awesome. Almost looks like something glowing right there. Hope it's just... Yeah, it looks like, yeah, like the sun setting and reflecting Ooh, big boy here. We better take him out quick. Good. We did not need that rupturing our dreams here. Already been doing surviving quite well. 33 Earth Element, maybe the highest level one we've gotten. But his health was, what? Okay. That doesn't want to deal with us. Oh, I don't care. You're coming. You're dying. You're a weird creature. I'm gonna hit you once more. Now, 20, almost up to 24. I would really like to maybe hit 25, but I doubt we're going to just rock that fast unless I have some way of just killing all these awesome high-level creatures, which I don't. Let's eat that before it spoils and we forget about it. Should help us a little bit. Gotta keep an eye on the path. I was hoping that would help us up this mountain. Dead Kibo, so what else is around? Spiders and earth elements. I really like this mountain being lit up. I think we're just on a different side of it, so I've never seen it like this. Oh, wow. What is, like, all I can find is earth elements. God. No idea where I was. Oh, I was way far out. Yeah, I don't know if that was showing up on the map before. I just didn't pay attention. It's definitely something. I guess what I was seeing was all of this, so that was a waste unless I could maybe get here. All of this was just a waste. Okay. But it was a nice exploration. And yeah, I'm just going to have to say goodbye to all of that stuff. You know what else is getting dangerously low? This is. So I'm going to have to be cautious about a few things. Lost all my hide, I bet. So yeah, all of that was useless.
How are you today?
Yeah, you know, these things happen, but I was kind of trying to make my way home, but I should have done it earlier. I just kept exploring and getting greedy and not healing, and that's what happens. So, should be able to run back where I want to go pretty quick here, especially because I don't have much weight. Oh, I didn't finish casting the light. You have to really wait till the thing is summoned before you even apparently start to run or, you know, click on other things, harvest materials. It just won't cast. It won't register as being casted. It'll be like you interrupted the spell. So yeah, I mean, it's just another kind of boring point where we're going back and forth between harvesting. Pretty much, I think the two items I'm focusing a lot on are timber and the tanned leather, I think. And the timber will come from the uncommon wood and the sulfur. And the tanned leather, again, I forget if it's hide, and I want to say fur, but it might be something else. And then once we make enough of that, we'll be able to hit a handful of items. Our stone spear, our Sumerian, I think it's Sumerian stone spear or something, and our shield that it wants us to make. There we go. Maybe at least something would come in. Oh, the sword is definitely not doing as much damage as I would have liked. But we'll get all of this good stuff. Air magic is so close, but it's just not there yet. Don't tell me my stamina is depleted. And I'm now already hungry again. Well, I shouldn't say again. I didn't really fuel up before I left. Okay, I changed my mind. Definitely like keeping those things at a distance. Also just because this sword isn't actually doing a whole lot of damage, and I don't expect it to be. It's only our second upgrade, or our first upgrade actually. You know, from stone to this, so we still have a ways to go. And, you know, it'd really be worth it just spending the time to run all of our stuff back to town and just build up some iron, but I know the weight's going to be a little problematic for me, and I don't want to deal with it. But I keep just not wanting to deal with a lot of these things, and it's pushing it off more and more. Even like archery, which is a nice, easy thing to level up for my crossbow. I need to just go out there and collect twine, and I have not been doing that. Nice. For a second, regain that. I'll eat as well. I figured something would be after me. Not worried about you. Hey, the swords are right, and it's just that the panther there has a lot of hit points or defense compared to the hyenas. Really don't like traversing at night, especially at least where I'm at, just because it's hard to see all of the features. But I believe I'm heading somewhat the right direction. Here's a road. Okay. And I think this is where I have to go. I feel like I hear it. No, it's my own footsteps I'm hearing. And this is what happens. And you wander around at night without a map. Right, come on, keep moving. And it's just not that fun to have to do this trek, and I've done it a handful of times. I think I almost guarantee I've taken a different path each time, and still maybe even a quarter of the time I haven't gotten there. Not that it's hard, it's just I choose to start running off in one direction, and then I get turned around. And I think this is right. I'm pretty sure once we get over the bridge here, I'm in the town, and I cross the bridge, and all is good. But still need to get there. That's always the issue. Alright, and then there'll be a lot of time for harvesting. I'm definitely going to hit 24. Trying to think about how maybe do the archery first or the twine. Here's the town. I'm getting much better now with the landmarks and the geography of this area. So we'll go back, harvest some twine, see how fast that's going to level up. I know it's going to go kind of slow actually. See, my weight's not bad. It could be better though. I could unload like my full tool belt. Part of the reason why I don't like the scythe, I don't carry it too much on me. It's just one of those things that weighs a little bit, and I don't end up using it much because I use the sword instead, or the dagger. Now it is probably the only thing that can collect seeds. So you definitely want to have it on if you're going for farming. But we're just about at base now. Ooh, like some goblins. I don't want to deal with them right yet. I just want to be at half fort, fort half. I still don't have any better name for that, but I'm not calling it a full fort until I at least put a roof over it. And even then, I don't know if I really want one. I might just do some layers, do a couple floors, and then I can just always dive down into the bottom. Shouldn't have an issue from anything on the top. Oh, that hurt me. Did you twist your ankle? Stamina got used up so quick. Also makes me want to start adding more stamina then if I can't even run that run to here without burning it up about 3 times, I think it was. I was jumping a lot though too, and probably didn't take a good straight line. Do I have any extra food? No. Alright, well, best to just go out and start taking what we can. I wonder how fast I would have trimmed that forest down. And over by, call it the mother tree. Let's see. Why you're not leveling anything fast. Now, armor and range are the two that I'm really focused on here. So yeah, I'll have to go through almost a whole forest before these things are level. I would like to actually get armor up to the next level. I'll probably do this until then. Having all the extra time and not hurt. It doesn't also take up too much weight, so I'm not really worried. Oh, okay. That seemed like it jumped a lot faster all of a sudden. Ah, that's all my copper armor. Yes, but that's actually going to come with one downside. All the extra weight that I'm going to have because of it. So probably going to want to shovel a few levels. I'm on to weight now. Okay. Yeah, ranged is not going to happen, and that's exactly what I think it is. I don't want to deal with anything. Let's just get back. Oh, I have to kill things for food. I don't have any food. Alright. Let's take care of this first. Oh, no wood there. No fur there either. Yep, that's all that's going to do. And while the day is getting brighter, which is nice, we have to find food now. I have to go kill that longhorn. If the earth element that's problematic. And then we're still going to go out and find some things. That's why I think they have like the sheep and some things spawn randomly every now and then. I think it's just their way of being like, oh, okay, we know you need some food, here you go. Oh, geez.
My determination is unwavering.
Choose the sword, I think. Or the axe, maybe. I want to make sure I'm getting meat. Come on, I'm not getting meat there. Oh, that's cool. That's cool. And then just make sure to grab at least one of these trees on the way out for all of its wood. kidding me? I thought he disappeared. I didn't see him. Just needed the food. Okay, let him fight that thing. I have other missions. Oh, and he gave up and came right back to me. Alright, should have just done this a while ago. Let's take
My determination is unwavering.
Yes, it is. You better give him something with that pickaxe. Wow, looking like I was better with the satyr. There's nothing open, bud. Hey, I'll take that though. If I don't get anything else, I'll take that at least. Go back to our fire pit right after this. Okay, there it just doesn't look like it's his. Ooh. Oh, that's going to be problematic. Excellent. Get the rest. Hopefully that just needs some copper ore, which we have lying around. Let's get all of your food taken care of. Don't have the ability for that. Oh, we'll craft all of this. $4.5 on the apple. Take it. Oh yeah, it's gonna go down quite quickly. That'll pop it back up for me to run in a few more. So I'm probably still gonna have to go hungry again before it all finishes, but it won't be for long. We'll be well fed and never have to worry about food again soon. Yeah. Waste my time on it. I'm just gonna switch them out. I shouldn't do that actually. There we go. Repair with 4 pieces. Oh, I can do the workbench now. I'll just do the workbench. Put that over there. Oh, no. Do I? Yeah, I don't have everything yet. I need the wood and the stone. Okay. What was I looking for? Drop that off. And the bone. There we go. Alright. Workbench. What are we going to need wood and stone wise? 30 and 50. Alright, 30 wood, 50 stone. That's going to be fun. Good thing I just fixed my pickaxe for everything. The nice thing is steaks that are cooking at the bonfire are already, or they are adding to my cooking experience, which is really nice. So that slowly will level up without us having to worry. You can see that in the bottom left there. Let that go to town. I know I'm hungry. I'm just going to rock this out until I collect, stone actually. Too hard. I'm actually close to there. I got 15 now. 25 is half. What we have over. We have just a little bit more. Why not? We're definitely getting a lot of rare stone. I'm starting to wonder what that's going to be used for. Because I know we'll come across it. really want to crack a rune. Just because I don't really see myself using all of it here. And I just see it maybe going more to waste. I'm going to be dropping off a lot of the stone. I was so close anyways. Copper. Oh, that goes on the other one. Just need to be able to make the next larger size chests so these will hold more. Alright. Okay, now it's on to food. We have to do that. But we should have, hopefully, like 4 or 5 feet. 9. Awesome. We need 5 and see where that takes us. And we gotta level up. We gotta go up that slow. We'll lose one of you by the time it takes you to eat the first 4. Where are we? So, okay, gonna almost make 100. Probably makes exactly 100 in the time it took. So we'll do 2 more. That'll put us close to full. Okay, now we're off to wood. 30 pieces of wood or something, so that'll be nothing. 1 tree. It should take it down, no problem. Well, maybe 2. Oh, we got it off 1. Sweet. Go back in here. I doubt it's going to have any tasks. Ooh, he's just leveled. I want more attack. And yeah, we've been talking about it. We need that weight for the next level armor. I'm going to task just to make sure none of them tell us to make a workbench. I don't want to go through all of that. I know one of them does eventually, but we're probably just too early. I think also we might have to make the crossbow at a workbench. I don't care about that. The house seal will definitely have to be made at the workbench. Alright. So no is the answer there. Okay. Shoot. That has to get over here. Need that in here. And we need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Shoot. I forgot I should have started that before we left to take everything. Alright. Oh, I took all the stone off. Don't even really need that much, so. Oh. I thought I needed 30 hide. Or is it only 20 hide? Maybe it's only 20 hide. I hope it's only 20 hide. What do I think? Just those copper ingots. Bam, that's 20 of them already. Nice. I'm gonna put out the fire. Nothing's going. Oh, that's where I put all of that. So throw that over there. Alright. What? Oh. 30 wood, 50 stone. Take some stone back. Alright. Finally. Workbench. Let's see. There should definitely be enough room for it right there. Oh, this is quite exciting. Sure. Bam. Alright, all of the goodies. Here's all of our copper. Oh, that's right. We need iron for it as well, too. Okay, there's our crossbow. Let's actually do that first. Let's start loading up stuff onto this. Oh, we just like used all of our copper, so we don't have any more. Darn it. That's going to be our safety net of copper. So we're probably actually going to have to go get a bunch more copper. Let's see. I just want to check. Copper armor hide. So we'll stash the hide here as well. Iron dagger. Ooh, definitely want that. What's this one do? 25. So that does 35 in. But this is the most important one. Oh, and I need just iron. All right, so go grab my twine. I can actually make that. Which means we do switch our task over as well. Oh, come on. Taming?
The wild beasts of the land are adversaries and an obstacle to your cause, but they are not necessarily evil in their nature.
There it is. Now I can make the crossbow. Sweet. Rest of the food there. Oh, I forgot to drop those two guys off. Alright, so that's going to replace that. Oh, it'll still shoot my stone tip arrows. That's nice. I was like, I don't want to have to go do a different I didn't want to have to go deal with anything there. Alright. Drop that off, drop that off, drop that off. Yeah, start holding that. Ooh. Actually, let's craft a bunch of this. I want all 25 of that. So that is very, very handy and helpful. Just kind of wait for that for a moment. All right. Now it's time to dump that stuff. I don't want to hold on to it. Our stuff is getting full. Oh yeah, I don't really have much hide left. Wait 1 second. I do want to check about that. Oh, craft a wooden. That'll be really easy. What I want though is this right here. Copper ingots as well for it, so that's gonna be a little rough. So yeah, it really sounds like our next trip is we need a ton of copper. So we need to start inching closer to that. We also are going to need to repair this or kill a bog lord to get a new one, because that's going to go pretty soon. And, well, let's see what it even wants. You know what? I'm just going to do it now because I have the material. And I don't want this breaking because then you can't, then you just don't have that extra defense when I need it. Okay. That's looking like it. Oh, I like the health. I may crack that up next level instead of attack to get 400. But, yeah, I'm trying to think. Yeah, weight, I'll feel more comfortable at 150, but I'll also feel better about things when I see what my copper armor is going to weigh. Craft one of those should actually be pretty easy. But now that I think about it, I don't know if I can do it by hand. I should, but I don't. I think I'm actually going to have to go to the workbench for that. I think that's why it did pop up. No, it popped up because of the ranged slot. Can it only be done at the workbench? Or do I not have it unlocked yet? You can eat different kinds of food at the same time at a dinner table. There it is right there. Oh, no, that's stone. I'm pretty sure it wants me to create a wooden one, right? Wooden feeding trial. So let's double check this again, because these are the mounts: horse saddle, boar saddle, pigling, workbench. Ooh, honey jerky. Oh, and all I need for that is oil. Nice. Didn't see this the first time I went through. What is going on? So where is the wooden feeding trowel? Do I not have it unlocked? That would be silly. No, it should be in taming, actually. Where's taming? Yeah. Uh-oh. Did the game screw? No. There's the wooden feed. Oh, okay, I see. It looks... I passed it. It's right here. Yep. There we go. 20, 40, 15. That should all be stuff I have. 15. Straw I may be a little shy on. About to go back and grab our food, so we'll take our bundles of grass with us. Or whatever we can collect. And I see 2 trees. This is going to be good enough. Something. We'll just do one with the pickaxe and one with the axe. And that should grab us everything we need. We're a little low on the twine, but I'm hoping it's still enough. Getting an okay amount of uncommon there as well. So before we go too far, let's just take a quick look. Do I even have clothes? No. Wood, I need more wood. Take another tree down. It did not seem like I got much wood out of that one. I'm okay with it, especially because I got so much extra uncommon wood. I think that might be how it, I don't know, divides it up. But uncommon wood, I'm really not disappointed about it at time, because I need to make timber. I'll need to make it a handful of times around this area and level and tasks. And the sulfur, I'm not having too much of a problem mining that, and I have a ton on me still. So I'm not too worried. Let's drop item, put these over. Switch this around really quick. Craft all of that. And then I can switch it back so that I have plenty. I don't think I got enough twine either. I'm going to have to go back and grab more. I'll get the rest of the steaks cooking. Well, we can at least take a look. Oh, it looks like we did get enough for it. All we need to do is craft one. And we'll hold this, or maybe put it with this, because we can now tame something. Oh, what's this? Herbivore feed. Aha. That'll be very good. Oh, it can only be cooked. It can only be made. Crafted in a cooking pot. These are things we're not finding. Snow lotus, thundergrass. I have found thundergrass. Cooking herb, I'm not sure. Acidic extract. I think you have to make that. Looks like it's still made more from thundergrass and sulfur powder. So yeah, going to be a little bit on that. Tame a sheep. Well, first of all, we don't even have one close by that I see. This is why I like to leave 1 or 2 of those low levels close by, but we needed them for food. And now we're in a weird level. This is going to be one of those things where we're just probably going to have to hold off until we find a sheep close by home, or take all the stuff on us and hope that we run into one on the road. Let's put these 2 items here so they're all kind of together. Oh, no more spot for uncommon wood there. Or twine, or really anything. We're running out of space. Oh, hey. Put that there then. I'll have to throw the wood on something. checking this again really quick. Right, we can switch this around here. Yeah, I want a spot for uncommon wood. I'd really like to be able to put this sulfur in here too. Let's see what we can do about this. Over here. Perfect. All right. That works a lot better on all of that. Okay, our focus is a little low. I'm just going to hit that with all of these. That'll help our weight as well. And let's kind of see where we're at here. I'm thinking one quick journey up the mountainside for some copper. Hopefully we find copper instead of a bunch of iron. And then come back down. Don't want to go too far, take too much time. It's just we are definitely at a point where we need copper. We've got a bunch of it. I feel like we've done a decent job at collecting it. There was maybe 1 or 2 times we had a little dry spout and then we just went out and found it. But now I was just burned through it so fast. We definitely need preferably like 200 pieces of ore. That'll make 100 bars and that'll keep me going. Actually, that probably won't even be enough. That'll just do my armor. So yeah, I'm really at a point where it's like, kinda want a bunch of it. So this thing, get its meat. Could take its hide, but I'm just not as worried about that. This turned out to be, well, a little bit of a decent one. I mean, definitely got over 10 bars there once I melt them down. So that's good. The higher we climb, I don't think we'll tend to find more iron as we get up here a little bit. But who knows what will have spawned, if anything. And really, I mean, I could start actually hitting a lot of these rocks, and I probably would still pull out 2 to 4 copper ore. And I see that flyer up there. It's been really nice to take the flyers out with the spear. And weak stone spear with my lower attack. I might as well just go into satyr form. Plenty of time. Oh, it's not even what I thought it was. Yeah, there's... Unless that kill... Oh, bam. That's awesome. There's my Rune of Gravity, too.
My determination is unwavering.
So, see if we can get any goodies off of this thing. Yes, there's a few. Probably a bunch of hide. Yeah. Alright, I definitely could use some hide right now. And then... I think I saw... I don't know where I saw... Oh, right there. I thought I saw some iron. Well, might as well... Ooh, I don't have a rune, I just noticed. That's going to be a little annoying. So 2... We just need on an air elemental core. Great. Not going to find that easily. So I don't want to touch the iron. I want to see if there's any chance of a copper one that I can get a few hits out of before it like overweighs me. Yeah, I'm just seeing tons of iron up here, which I really like. There's no problem with that. I want it soon enough. And that's the thing too, is you're going to need tons of it because not only all of the copper, I think, requires you to have some iron for it, which stinks. And then you go into iron, which I think requires you to have some copper for it. That's just like really what the majority item is that's used. Alright, well, I don't want to die. But we need to get down. Oof, and that could have been it right there. Not blocked from the jumping. Just want to go down a semi-quick way like this. So it's not taking me as long. And yeah, changing or hitting some of these rocks would not be a bad idea. Like right there, I got my copper. Oh, shoot. This is not... Okay, yeah. This will be fine. And I don't think I'm high enough up to where the angle of this either would cause much problem. My fall was getting a little risky though, but you just keep the angle and make sure you don't land flat. And then it can kind of slide you out, so to speak, at the bottom or near the bottom. All right, well, a rock right here. Let's just hit this. Yeah, and then I just went over weight. I saw that. Oh, I can still run, so I'm fine. Oh no! I thought I was going to be hanging in free air. That's almost falling down is more dangerous than trying to jump up. But jump up, you just don't know where. If you miss a thing, then you can slide halfway down. So jumping up pretty much leads to sliding down, but it's the sliding down part. Like, if you just get caught in between some hexes or so, you could be flying and have to trigger death. All right. Throw everything that I have in here. It'll definitely be some. 28 pieces. Will it be enough? Never. Never will be. Craft L. I should have just thrown it over onto the workbench. Yeah, I'm gonna need, another thing for those. Can only be crafted at your inventory. Huh, didn't know I could craft those. So, clean up. Keep this all working very nice. I think we're about to end this video here. It's been a nice little run. Kind of got what we needed. Maybe check if there's something I want to craft. Just trying to think. Armor would probably be more important. I'll add my hide over here. But just trying to think what would work. Or what do I want? I mean, I'll be able to make maybe the boots and what's the helmet? Oh, yeah, I could do boots and gloves, or I could do the dagger. I think I'll do boots and gloves, and then save the rest for everything else. So let's see where our forge is. Almost at oh, what? Oh, that scared me. Maybe I think we'll just end it there. That was a little scary for a second. I don't know if I was going to crash or not. But been playing for some time anyways. We have to wait on this a little bit. So I'm going to call it here. Thanks for watching, and until next time, have fun playing games.